We are back on the road. I just am leaving Orlando. Well, I have a couple stops to make, and I thought I would include that in here. I'm just leaving the Toyota of Orlando dealership where I had my 10,000 mile service done. All right, got her all serviced up. We're ready to hit the road. She is shiny and in good health. I'm actually at 11,264 miles, but that's just how it shaked out, and it worked out fine. And everything's in good shape, and the car's all nice and shiny now because I gave her a nice wash. And I've had a nice time in Orlando, just one night, but it was a fun night. And now I'm going to pick up some things, get some supplies, and we're going back to camping. So that'll be, it's been a long time. I feel like I haven't camped in like 8 months. I don't remember the last time I was camping. Yeah, it was, what, September? Before then? Yeah. September. I haven't camped since September. Okay, well, we're back on it. So I'm feeling a little rusty, but we'll figure it out. And I'm just really looking forward to it, and I enjoy sharing it with you. So errands we're gonna run. We're gonna go to Gideon's, the other location, because we're so close, and why not? And get some cold brew and possibly some cake. We're gonna go up to REI. I've had my new pair of hiking shoes sent there, and they just popped up on my email that they're available for pickup. So we're gonna go pick those up in Winter Park REI. And there's a Trader Joe's right around there, and I'm gonna get some food for the next couple of days because we're camping the next couple of days. I haven't yet decided how I'm chopping up these videos, but we'll see how much I filmed today and how things go. And I'm just so happy to be here and to be sharing this with you. So here we go to, I don't know where we're going first, but we're going somewhere. This place is like a home indoor market. How cool. Dochi. So they do have the cake and the cookies here, but not the pops. But it's still really cute. It's like a little market. There's apparently a coffee place down here. This is the coolest place. Juice? Yum? Smoothies? Ooh. We're getting a from Vintage. They look at that little shop there too. This is so cute. This is the East End Market in Orlando. I don't know if it's a real crap. If Target is my mothership in suburbia, REI is my mothership on the road. Alright, let's go get my shoes. Here they are. These are the Ultra Women's Olympus 5 Hike, low hike shoes. So they don't have an ankle support, but for this season, I think that's going to be the best for me. These will last me a couple of years, I think, at least. GTX, and look at all that grip. Oh, beautiful. I still have my old pair in here, my ones with ankle support. They're pretty worn, though, so I wanted to start training in these this season, and I'm excited about them. So, yay! You guys know I love my Ultras. Ultras for life. Well, I don't know about that, but Ultras for now. Okay, let's go to Trader Joe's. Hi, we're very backlit. I'm in the parking lot of a Wawa. You can't see me. I have not brought my tripod out. This is, hold on, let me prop it up on another thing. We'll get real official here. Alright, so I have not organized my car in months for this kind of road tripping because I haven't been doing camping. I don't even know what I've got in here. Guess we'll find out. So, here's what I normally do is I buy a bag of ice like this. Just a little bit. All stuck together at the bottom, that's alright. Put it at the bottom of the cooler. And then I just stack my food on top of it, according to like things that need to stay the coldest, go at the bottom, to things that need to be less cold, go at the top. And I'll put as much of my food as possible in there just to keep it all in one place. So I did go to Trader Joe's. I'm only really planning on 2 days of food right now. Some of this will last longer than that, but I really like this bread. It's a nice splurgy thing. They have a non-vegan one too, but the vegan one's a little smaller, and I try not to waste where possible. This was a complete impulse purchase. I was thinking, like, what am I gonna, I don't want to cook the next 2 days because I'm in Florida. It's very hot. So I mainly bought like a couple salad kits and snacky like veggie things and hummus. So I got some apples, I got some sumo citrus, I got 3 of each. Here are the salad kits. This is the Mediterranean style salad kit, and then I also got the sesame crunch one, which I've had before. I can't remember if I've had this one. I'm sure it's great. And then I got a new peanut butter because one I have that's maybe a little less than half full. It's been sitting in the hot Florida car for a while. I got this I will drink probably on the roads. Let's leave that out. And there's another apple. I got little snacky, something just fell, an apple fell. I got snacky cucumbers, I got snap peas, and I got little carrots, tricolored carrots, and hummus. So what I'm thinking is like a couple dinners, I got a couple salad kits, lunches can be peanut butter sandwiches, hummus, veggies. That should be fine for me. I'm very unfussy eater on the road. Okay, so things I'm going to put in the bottom are going to be the hummus and the veggies and the salad. I want to make sure I get my cake in here too. That feels important. And then I'll put the fruit and stuff on top. I'm going to put... Yep, that's gonna fit just fine. I like a nice cold apple, so I'll put those in first. I do not like my citrus to be cold, so I'm gonna put that on top. That's about all I can really fit for now. So I'm not gonna worry about the bread and everything. Oh, I would like to put the peanut butter in there. Can she do it? Can she fit the peanut butter? She can if she leaves one orange out. Nope, I can fit it all. I fit it all. So that's it. That's organized now. We're going to head over to the campsite. It's about a 2.5-hour drive. And it's going on it's a little after 3:30 actually. So I want to get on the road, make sure I'm be there about 5, I think, which sounds good to me. And yeah, here we go. My goodness. Also, the Trader Joe's in Winter Park was a freaking mob scene. Like, crazy busy, but it's all good.
When I'm walking on a breeze, I got no enemies. I just do what I please. Yes, sir. I ain't got no things, no money, no means. Just a wind in the wings. Yes, sir. I got my feet on a cloud and I won't come down.
Okay, great. Well, thank you. So I just go straight and then left in that Magnolia Loop. Yes. All right, thank you. Have a good night. Thank you, too.
I used to bounce on knees, fresh from the oven, chubby and carefree. I had a mind at ease. Now I oversee the trees, birds and the beasts and the man and his empty deeds. I see everything. I got my feet on a cloud and I won't come down. I saw the eyes of the maker, heard a rushing sound, caught up in the wheel going round and round, spun like gold from the shining ground. I got my feet on a cloud and I won't come down.
Campsite to where we made it. This is spot number 12. Gave me this nice map, which is really nice, and the arranger was very helpful, telling me about the trail that was most runnable, about the springs. Really nice. I am really looking forward to. I'm going to do all that tomorrow. We'll talk more about it then, but I'm going to run this little loop trail. I've actually downloaded it to my phone, but you go off there, and then afterwards I thought I would swim. How fun is that, right? So yeah. Anyway, I'll take you around, show you around. I got parked here. I try to find the most level since I am planning on sleeping in my car. Kind of close to the neighbors, but not like super, super close. Like I can see them and I can smell what they're cooking, but it's all right. And here you can see like this tent situation over here. You know, there's a little tree coverage, but not a whole lot. But I plan on tucking in pretty early. You can build a fire. I'm pretty sure, as in most states, you have to buy local firewood to burn, which I didn't do, and I don't really want to build a fire tonight. But good to know that's available. You got a nice picnic bench here, and let's see. So right here, looks like there should be a little trail somewhere pretty close to take me to the bathroom, which I am gonna go check out because I have to go to the bathroom. But also, it's nice to know. But this is really very nice campgrounds. The ranger side is very family oriented, so it's quiet. It's not like spring breaky college kids, and seems like a really nice spot to just have my first camping trip of the season. Feels safe in a nice, well occupied environment that's not too close. Kind of perfect. Well, and I found the bathroom. It's literally a 1 minute walk. Here, we'll go along this path here, and then should be just around the bend. Here it is. Let's see what the facilities offer. I didn't really look too much into it, as long as it has some sort of bathroom that's a leg up. So we'll see. So there were people in there, obviously. I'm not going to film when there's people in there, but very clean, pretty airy. I think 3 or 4 stalls. Looked like there were 3 showers, which is nice. And it doesn't look like they're coin operated, so seem to be free showers, well, included. Okay, there's no one in the bathroom now. Here's what it looks like real quick. Here I am. I just got myself dressed. Here's the shower situation. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, I'm gonna probably be using this later because I'm gonna go swimming in the spring. Probably wouldn't suffice, but I'd like to wash my hair because I'm camping tonight too. And pretty nice. Big fan. Big fan. But yeah, very nice. Very well maintained area. It's beautiful out. It's 80 degrees, so it doesn't feel that humid, and it's a little breezy. Perfect. I'll just talk you through a little bit about what I'm doing. As I said, first camping trip since September, so I don't know how many months is it? 3 plus 4, 7 months? 6, 7 months? Delighted to report my Jackery's been sitting in my car unused for many, many months and uncharged. I haven't charged it 100% still, in all different kinds of temperatures. I'm delighted. Anyway, so I'm charging up some things. There's a spigot on my campsite, so I've got water here, so I am refilling as much as I can during my time here. My filtered water, I've got my Berkey. I've talked about this many times. My Berkey Go system, I think it is, the travel one. Love, love, love it. I am a water snob through and through. So I'm filling that up, and I left this pretty much empty while I wasn't really using the vehicle for the last couple of months, and now I need to start filling it up again. So over the course of this week's travel, it will get filled, but I'm doing what I can here. Oh, look at that white balance. Let's turn that down. There we go. That's better. Anyway, just some simple preparations here. Campsite, like I said, does come with water, which is really nice. Like if you have RV, that kind of system. You've got power here. Oh, look at all the different kinds of plugs you can use. So if I wanted to charge my, what's it called? Jackery, I could, but I don't need to. And I've gotten the windows open. It's really nice and cool. I think I'll be fine overnight, but it's Florida. It's going to get buggy. So I've already cracked the windows, and I've got my window bug shields on. And those are pretty much the only windows I'll leave open. I need to organize this. Don't look too carefully at that. What I'm going to do now is go through my packed bag from last night, try to get everything put away that I can, and kind of get organized before it gets dark here. So I'm probably just going to have salad for dinner, so that's easy enough. Salad in a bag. It's always the way to go. But yeah, I'm going to get all unpacked and organized. Well, I spent pretty much an hour getting things all organized in there, and you know, feels good. I want to do like a full overhaul, but I think I'm going to film a tour first. I've been meaning to do this for like half a year. It's just a matter of like getting the right time, getting the right place and time to do it. But I want to kind of preserve the memory of the first year iteration of what the car's setup was on the inside. So tour is coming. I don't know when, but tour is coming. I'm making this salad in a bag tonight. Anyway, I need to kind of reconfigure things since I've decided to store more clothes in the car. That has kind of shifted the, what do I want to say? Organization, right? So, just things I'm thinking about. Anyway, I've got water still filtering, and my lantern, my like camping lanterns that I use to like walk to the bathroom in the night, and in the car itself when I want to be all tucked in and kind of in my own thing, but not have, it's just a nice little light source essentially. This is a little like bits and bobs that go in here. Anyway, I'm gonna have this. I pulled out an apple. I don't know if I'll eat that or not. And I have my cake. Cake will be later if I'm still hungry. I don't know if I said I got the Andes mint. Oh. When I was in high school, there was this restaurant called Baker Square. This is in Chicago suburbs, right? Or suburbia. Maybe Chicagoland. And every March, they were known for their pie. And every March, they would have a Andes mint pie. And it was basically like what I think of as French silk pie, but with Andes mints somehow incorporated. Oh, it was my favorite. And I was so sad when they went out of business. So sad. Anyway, I'm feeling really good. It's very quiet. It's 7:30. I think I'm going to go to bed pretty soon, to be honest. By the time I finish eating and kind of get everything put away for the night, because I will not leave any of this stuff out overnight. I also charge my watch and my phone with my Jackery overnight. I just pull it out from the place that I store it in the car when I'm moving to rest on top of my cooler, because it's easy access for me to like plug things in that I want to charge overnight and keep close to me. But I don't leave anything out at a campsite. I know lots of people do, but I'm always pretty much going at it solo, and I just lock everything in the car with me, and that way I always also feel safer that way, because I feel like at a moment's notice I could just climb into the front seat and go and have everything and not think about leaving anything behind and leaving no trace of anything behind. Because I'm at an established campground, I'll throw out all my garbage when I go to brush my teeth and wash my face before I go to bed. But that'll all be done. I also always park with my nose facing the exit, so with the front of the car facing out. Again, easy exit, right? You want to just kind of maximize that. People ask me about safety and stuff all the time. I am nowhere near an expert, but I just sharing the things that make me feel more comfortable in these sorts of situations. I feel very comfortable in this campground. There's not a lot of people like up in my business, but there's plenty of people around. I spoke at length with the ranger, so I feel comfortable that it's well staffed. They gave me after hours phone numbers for emergency contacts. I'm not at all worried, but especially when I'm in a place that feels like a little less certain. For instance, like wild camping. I love wild camping, but it feels just a little less certain because there aren't reliable people around that I know of, right? Not to say that people who also wild camp are not reliable, but it's a little bit different without any infrastructure at all. These are the things, I do the same things so that I feel like I am most prepared. You can't be prepared for everything, it's impossible, but I do what I can to give myself as much of a sense of security and actual realistic exits, strategies, and all of that jazz. So yeah, that's going to be my night. I'm not sure if there's anything really more interesting to note here. I'm really excited for tomorrow. Like I said, I hope to wake up early and, I don't know, see if you and me, could go run this trail. I might just hike it. I don't even know. I'm just going to put on my running stuff and see what happens, and then swim in the springs, and we'll see if any manatees show up or not. They may not, but when in Manatee Springs State Park, you at least gotta try. Alright, well, bon appetit, and I will see you later. Decided to be really, really rude of me not to show you the cake, because it is glorious. It's just, they're ridiculous. Look at that. Okay, is it focusing on it? Where? I've never had the Andes in. Oh, hold on. Look at the back of it. This requires dramatic whispering. I'm gonna eat a little bit of it and then have the rest tomorrow. Or whatever I end up eating. I have to be careful with the icing. I can eat some of it, but not all of it, or I'll get a stomachache. But experience suggests I can eat some of the icing and be okay. Okay, we got spooky lighting in here, but it's just like riding a bike. You don't forget. I just brushed my teeth and did all that. Taking my vitamins, and it's just after 8 and I'm all tucked in. And I'm not going to go to sleep right away. I could read my book. I have always a selection of videos downloaded on my phone, YouTube. I subscribe to YouTube Premium, so you can download videos to watch offline, or, you know, download movies from whatever streaming services you have. If I'm watching something though, I'm very aware of not making noise, even if it's very quiet noise, so I will put my AirPods in. And yeah, that's it. I don't always do a full skincare routine at night. I will put on my eye cream and my face oil, but I don't always wash my face in the sink because I don't know, I feel kind of weird about it. So I'll just use wipes. So I have these. I don't think they're especially awesome or not, but this is also good to if I've been wearing sandals, I'll wipe off the bottoms of my feet. I haven't, so that doesn't feel necessary. I'll use the wipe to wipe around the car and stuff until it's dry. So I try not to, just use it for one purpose. But wipes, I know they can be wasteful, but they are very, very, very handy when you're on the road. I really want this to go here. I really need to reorganize my car. Anyway, so that's it for the night. Like I said, I'm just gonna let myself sleep. I don't have a plan. I don't want to be running the trail when it's dark, so I will wait till sunup to go to the trail, but I might even want to dip into the springs first and then run. I don't know what I'm doing. Also important to note, and I'll share more about the one I'm using, is bug spray is a nice thing to keep in your car at all times. I have different various levels of bug spray, so I have, actual real heavy duty stuff that I don't put on certain parts of my body just for protection, but I'll put it on my legs and on my hiking boots and stuff if I'm worried about ticks. And then I have just regular more natural based bug spray that I will spray all over and kind of dab around my neck and stuff too. I never put bug spray right on my heads. If I felt really mosquito-y, I do have a head mosquito net somewhere, but I don't think that's going to be a problem with this. And like I said, I've got my bug screens in. Sometimes I'll put the bug screen on the back window. I didn't do that today, and it is a little warm, but it's cooling off very quickly, so I think it'll be all right. But yeah, that's it for the night. I'm gonna tuck in, and there you have it. Is this interesting? I don't know. I feel like all the interesting stuff is happening tomorrow. And by interesting stuff, I mean we might see a manatee, but we might not. And I just don't know. But alas, we will try. And I'll see you in the morning. I'll report on how it all went. Hopefully people are... I mean, it's been very quiet since I've been here, so I'm not really worried about it getting really loud or anything. So, alrighty. Good night. Good morning. It's still very early, so I'm going to be quiet, but I'm just getting out. It's cold? Yeah, pretty much. My little breakfast here. I think I'm gonna have an orange and a Pop-Tart. But first, I did bring... Where did I put it? Oh, right here. I did bring the... I've been trying this stuff. This is not sponsored. I don't do that, but I have been trying this because I've been influenced by those who are sponsored. I've been doing it for the past couple months, and I have noticed a slight better feeling in my overall health, so I don't know, I'll take that. Shoes out. I'm going to talk to you on the other side, though, because it's gotta be quiet. Hello. Okay. What's up? Let me come in. Now we can talk more. This is the life of a person who does everything in her car. Hold, please. Mosquitoes are coming in. Well, I gotta close that skylight before I go for a run, so I want the car to stay cool. So, I say run, but I don't know what I'm not a trail runner, like I don't have any experience with that, but if it's a pretty easy situation, I will do it. I might just like run hike. A new sort of interval. I'm sure lots of people run hikes. Anyway, good morning. I slept like a rock. Do you know what's funny? I woke up kind of really early this morning, maybe like around 4 or 5. And I was like, I'm having a dream about owls calling to each other. And then I was like, oh wait, there are owls calling to each other. Yes. Isn't that interesting when your dream life intersects with your real life? Like the actual ambient noises. I don't typically remember my dreams, but I have been remembering them. Oh, the mosquitoes. I really should have put more bug spray on before I sat in here with the hatch open. It's okay. I've been remembering my dreams a lot more. I want to do this outside because this green powder usually gets everywhere. I don't want to be like an ad for this because there's so many people who do ads for this, and that's not what I'm doing here, but I am just sharing a bit of my morning with you, and this is something I've been doing every morning. I don't have enough travel packs for this whole trip. I only have like 5 free ones that they sent with my first order, but I've been taking it every day, so this is kind of an experiment to see if I'm not taking it every day, how that goes. I think that's more helpful if you notice a difference, you know? I don't know. Just me? Maybe. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste great. It is slightly chalky, but not overly so. But one of the things, which is really simple, that I really like about it, is that it forces me to get, you know, what is this, like almost 14 ounces of water into my body in the morning. And I'm just, why is it so hard to drink water? I'm shaking the camera. I'm sorry. I'm shaking the bottle. Anyway, slept like a rock. It did take me a little time to fall asleep. I think I'm just still like, because I haven't done this in a while, just kind of getting my groove with sleeping outside. But the stars, oh my god. The stars were incredible. I wish the skylight was here, or moon, whatever they call it, moon window, instead of right above the driver's seat. But I can still kind of see when I'm lying down and looking back out the top. I did go out to see the stars because it was incredible. It's like we're at sea level here basically, and I felt like it was better stars than I've seen in some mountain places. Like when I was in the Pacific Northwest. I don't know if it was just like conditions or whatever, but it was pretty good. But yeah. I'm going to try to hit the trail before it gets any too much hotter. It's not hot right now. It's 56 degrees, it says. That might not be accurate because I don't have really much service at all. But it's going to heat up quickly once the sun comes all the way up. So, and I also want to get to the springs before it's too crowded. I don't know. Who cares? I might not film there if there's other people in the water. I don't like to film people in their bathing suits. That feels... I try not to film people at all, but sometimes they're just like milling around the background, you know, of your shots. Anyway, yeah, slept really good. Feel feel really good. I slept for like over 9 hours. It was really nice. And looking forward to what the day holds. So cheers to that. Hello, friend. Objects in video are closer than they appear. Hi, good morning. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, here's another one. Wow. That's like 20 feet away. I don't think it realizes I'm here. Hi. I don't think they can see me in the car because it's so dark. Huh. Things I'm attempting to pack into my very small hydration pack. It's not a long run, but I'm hoping the spring is over there, so I don't want to come back and forth, and I'd like to have water on me, and I just don't want to carry so many things. So I'm going to have my phone and my keys. So don't go anywhere without that. I'm going to try to fit my little tiny sandals in, my bathing suit, and this little towel. We'll see. Sunglasses. And then I said I would show you my bug spray situation. This Kenfield stuff is what I use kind of all over. It's more natural, so I don't feel as like weird about it. This is what I use just on my lower legs, or if I'm particularly worried about ticks and stuff, definitely in a tick-ish area. So I put this on my lower legs, and then I spilled water all over them, so I'll probably reapply a little. And then, of course, the sunscreen's going on, but I'm going to leave the bug spray and stuff here. It's still pretty chilly. I have to whisper still. But, you know, I think it'll be okay. Actually, maybe I want to bring the sunscreen because I might sweat it all off. The ranger told me that the springs are always 72 degrees, so that's not like the warmest water, but it's not the coldest water by any stretch. And I think that would be a really refreshing, like after a run / hike. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I also, like, even though I'm wearing clothes, I do like to put a little bug spray around my midsection. I mean, I'm not wearing like a crop top or anything, but they get up in there, you know? They do. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to fit everything in here. You kind of get a sense of the campground now behind me. I don't like filming in campgrounds. Feels like really intrusive. When there's not a lot of people, I will. But anyway, I decided to just like screw bringing the whole bathing suit and sails and everything. That was like too much work. I'm like, if I'm really hot, I'll just jump into my workout clothes. They're gonna be sweaty anyway. Or I can come back, it's not far. So, only thing is I don't really know where I'm going. But we're gonna try. Okay, here we go. Do people swim in that? I would not advise it. Divers. No swimming registered, divers only. This is a sink. It's called the Catfish Hotel Sink. I wonder what's in there. It must be pretty deep if it's for diving. Okay. Anyway, just moving right along. Right, well, there's some of the grounds here, the public spaces. There's a playground and an eating area, a couple of them. Looks like some sort of shop over there. Oh, here. This must be... Let's just take a look before we hit the trail. Okay, this looks a little more fun to swim. Wow, it's beautiful. Oh my goodness. So apparently you can see manatees in here sometimes, is the impression that I got. I don't see any right now, but really neat. Okay, well, we'll try to do this later. I just think this looks so cool. Oh, there. Maybe if you swim out that way. Doesn't look like you can. It looks like you can only swim in this area. So maybe sometimes manatees come in and sometimes... I really don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Try not to get lost and see how this goes. Famous last words. Okay, if this is most of the trail, I can definitely run this. Just gotta watch for those roots. But why not? It was the first for everything. Jen's first trail run ever. Be mindful of the bobcat situation. And there's also panthers. Did you know this in Florida? Snakes, we understand. How pretty it is. It's so pretty. Beautiful morning. Looks like there was a fire here at some point. Look how charred the bottom of the trees are. Right? And the little crispy saplings. Look at the difference in the sides of the road. Still see all the little saplings with the brown leaves and the charred bits. And then look on the other side. None of those. None of those on this side. So maybe they contained it on this side of the road. I mean, they call this a trail, but this is a forest road. Like, this is the access road. I don't know, find stuff like that interesting. It was a prescribed fire, so intentional. Okay, fascinating. That's why it's really contained looking and just affecting the bottoms of the trees and the plants and not the tops. Interesting. Well, that was nice. I did like a 15-minute per mile. I walked and stopped a lot, but it's a fun little, what did I do, like 3 miles? 3.5 miles. I'm standing at the water now. There's some people in it already. I think I might go in, right? Like, why not? Do I want to go get my, I don't know, I'm already all wet and sweaty. Might as well just like take my shirt off and go in my sports bra and shorts, which are honestly more coverage than my bathing suit. So it's not about that. But there is, so the swimming area is over here and it's marked off, but there is like entrance to the river. What is this river? Swanee River? I don't know, right? There's a shop that doesn't look open. Yeah, the Suwannee River. And you can kayak it. I really want to figure out a way to get my paddleboard into the car. It's just so big. So I don't know how that's even possible. It's still at home too. But let's go take a look. I love these cool boardwalk ways over this like marshland. I don't know what I'm saying, you guys. What is this? A bog? It's like part of the river, right? Do I see manatees? Oh no, those are rocks. I think they're rocks. Do manatees look like rocks sometimes? Maybe. Let's go look. I'm actually pretty sure those are manatees. Right there, you see? Oh, we saw some. I'm filming on my phone because it has a better zoom. Yay! They weren't rocks. Oh my gosh, how cool.
Trying to 6-8 feet away from the ones that were right now. There's really no reason, because the water temps in the Gulf have been warm. We've had a warm winter.
Right.
So maybe they just come in because they like it.
It is very calm and quiet.
Yeah.
So, oh, look at this one coming right by.
They document the scar patterns.
Yeah, it looks like a boat propeller,
Apart, yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. That definitely looks like a boat situation. Wow. They just glide away. There's one of the researchers. And there they are. Oh. So neat. She's taking video. Just had a nice chat with a guy from South Carolina who told me he was talking to one of the researchers who's here. They're actually out in the river now taking some video that they suspect that the manatees will be gone by next week. Tell me that's not fortuitous timing. How it just happened. I booked this campsite like 3 days ago. And I just happened to see the manatees. Oh my goodness, I love that. There's actually a whole bunch over by her. Apparently there's nothing for them to eat in here. They don't like the, I don't know what this is, river kelp that's in here. But it's a stable temperature. Oh, there's a woodpecker across the way. It's a stable temperature for the calves, so they bring their calves here to, like, you know, kind of like a nursery situation. And apparently they track them by the scars on their back. They have so many scars, probably from boat propellers mostly, I'm guessing.
Yeah, aren't they related to elephants or something?
I really don't know about that, but they are big.
I think they're related to elephants.
Yeah. Here's the river. Oh, it's quiet. This little jetty here. I keep saying these words and I'm like, I'm not sure that means what I think it means. I just think this is so cool. I love the whole vibe. Very cool. Well, I had every intention of going in, but then these people who are pretty much experts, but just visitors, point out there's an alligator over there, like a 6-footer. And I decided against going in, even though I'm sure I would not bump into him. I put my legs in, so that feels good. And then they pointed out all these snakes to me. I'm like, okay, maybe I won't be swimming. I'm really glad that, first of all, it was a lovely run. There's like, they're doing some maintenance in the park here, so if you're hearing the leaf blower, that's what that is. Not leaf blower. It's like what grass are they cutting? I don't know. Anyway, really lovely run. Beautiful trail, so quiet. Really lovely morning. Seeing the manatees, I had no idea that it was so rare. So I feel very fortunate about that. And I did put my legs into the, oh, and those people also told me they're free divers. And apparently at the deepest part, it's like 30 feet deep. And what fills that area is a cave. Water comes from the cave, not the river. The river will push in if it's like flooding. But that's why the water's so clear, whereas the river water is so murky. So, you know, you meet people, you chat, you get to know some things. I met some researchers. I met a guy from South Carolina. I met a couple freedivers who told me all this stuff, and just really cool information. Okay, my friends. Sorry about that. We're heading out. It's mid-morning, and I want to get on the road because I need to find, I'd love to find a little coffee shop where I could get something nice to drink and also do a little work before I mosey on over to my next campsite. I'm going to clip it here because I just think I just want to keep these separate because they feel like separate little legs of the journey. So if you want to see what I get up to next time, as in later today, but it'll be next week for you, stay tuned. And I hope you enjoyed coming with me. This was such a really just a very positive, easy breezy dip back into camping. The next spot I'm going is a little bit less, actually quite a bit less official and a bit more borderline primitive, but you know, I gotta ease back into the things and do all the things. But it was just a wonderful time here. This trip, I mean, I've only been on this trip for 2 days, right? To think that yesterday I was still at Disney World in the morning, like running around the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian, and today I ran around Manatee Springs State Park and I saw manatees and an alligator. And I almost swam with an alligator, but I didn't. Thank you to those people. Anyway, it's just been fun and just amazing, and I appreciate you so much. So thank you for being here, and I hope you come back. So I'll see you real soon. Happy trails, my friends. Happy whatever you're doing, whatever trails means for you. It can mean many different things to many different people, but I appreciate you being here, so thank you. Take care. Bye.
When the bells go ring. I got my feet on a cloud and I